I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners.
Yo, what's up, broskiis? Keanu coming at you with a little deck profile for you. One that I did on the channel it's probably been about a year since I did it, like anything with this deck, that being Crusadia. But as you know, back when I was about a year or so ago, I was pumping out like a few of these, like almost like a few of these every couple months, just because like I was stuck on the deck for so long. And if you've heard any of my recent videos, like explaining like Scareclaw and stuff like that, that's like one of the reasons I gravitated towards the Scareclaw deck so hard, just because it reminded me a lot of the Crusadia and the way its mechanics work and stuff like that. So I'm throwing it back a little old school, a little new. This is just how I play it. Obviously we're going second. We can go first because it's one of the best decks ever created. But I'm gonna go and get to it. But remember, like the video, if you like the video, comment down below what you would change, especially in this format, and then subscribe to the channel because we're still trying to get to 1K. We have a mega giveaway at 1K, so be sub for that. So first things first, a triple Maximus. You can special summon this card in defense position to a link monster, well, wherever a link zone points to. You can target a Crusadia link monster and it can do double battle damage, which of course, as you know, this deck's been around quite a while. That's how you mega kill your opponents. And on top of like this deck being like super fun to play, it's super budget, super easy to learn, like just the link mechanic in general. So if you're new to this, like to the game, this is a great deck to pick up also, because it's fun, punches real hard, it's easy to learn, all this stuff. So this is like the best deck, like, I don't know, it's great. But 3 Leonis. I only run 3 Leonis because I run Desires in this deck. And back in the day when I used to only run 2, and then a lot of people were cutting it down to 1 when I was at its peak. But this is like super necessary, because the only thing that kills this deck is like big ass defense position monster that you can't pierce through. This gives it piercing, so you'll never have that issue. But this is like the problem of the deck, like defense position monster, it's just over. But okay, our warrior next. All these can special summon the zone to a link monster points too. But this one, if a Crusadia monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard instead. So it's nice. It's also a tuner, which opens up your extra deck for synchro plays. I don't play any synchros currently in it, but there's like Savage Dragon plays. There's all type of stuff you can do. Next up, Draco. Draco's probably one of the better ones, just because it's your recursion. So you can go like normal summon like Maximus, for instance, link 1. Down comes your link 1, and then you can go like Draco, so chain 1, chain 2, this chain blocks, and then you can recur your Maximus from grave. So, you know, any 2 Crusadias is full combo, so you want to play like a bunch of board breakers, go in second. And then as long as you have 2 Crusadia monsters, it's kind of just game. And then triple Reclusia, I max out on all of them, as you can tell. This special summons the same way, but if this card is normal or special summon to a zone of link monster points, so you can target 1 Crusadia card you control and 1 card your opponent controls, destroy them. If I'm not mistaken, didn't people like run this in an Altergeist or some weird deck like that at one point? This was being like splashed in it, or maybe I'm thinking about Salmon Great. I don't remember. And now for the Crusadia spells, I would run 1 Revival, because this allows you to punch everything. It also gives it a 500 boost. So if you have like you're doing like 10k damage with the equal max plus 500, and you can swing in everything, it's just over. This is great because I've only ever used like the draw effect. So after damage calc, if your Crusadia link monster destroys the opponent's monster by battle, draw cards equal to your monster's link rating, which that seems crazy. So even if you don't kill them, you just drop Testament and you probably get like a draw. The only time you're not killing them if you're using Regolix, like most of the time, if that's all you can get into, and you get like a draw 2. But usually equal max, you're not dropping this to draw 3, because usually you're killing them through equal max. But it's a nice card. It's really nice. And then 1 Crusadia power. This is just your, make sure you can just kill them. Target 1 Crusadia monster you control. That Crusadia monster is unaffected by card effects this turn except its own. So place your Nibiru, of course. You can kill them through that. It's just a nice card. Definitely a mandatory 1 of. You don't want to really run anymore because you want to see as many monsters and board breakers as possible. But that's it for the Crusadia engine. I'm gonna set this like over here. Next up, obviously, kaijus and Crusadias go like hand in hand almost at this point. And I play quite a few. I'm playing 4 kaijus. Just because you see 2 of these in hand, it's like not that bad. Makes your Crusadia monster super big, your Link monster super big. Outs like, you know, big idiot asshole monsters. Perfect card. And they're super budget now. Like if you picked up a Trap Trick Structure deck, I think you have access to like Godarla and Kamungus. So if you didn't have these other 2, you can literally just run like 2 of each of those or something like that. And then my pseudo kaiju is 2 Alpha the Master of Beast. I like this because it's just like free special summon, and then you can target you can target yourself, and then like you can bounce cards back to the hand, and then you can actually like, re-special summon it again, like if you need to. So you can like get rid of a problem, and if they still have more monsters, then you can special summon it again. And you can like make sure, like if you don't have a way to get into like Maximus, for example, for double damage, you can like just special summons back to where equal max would point to, and then it's gonna be a pretty big ass equal max with a 3k. So you could like ultimately end on like like kaiju alpha, like in the equal max right here, and you're just like punching them for like heavy damage. That's it for my kaijus. Next up for my hand traps, triple Ash Blossom. It's just a great catch-all. It's easy card to side out like against like certain matchups that it's not as impactful against. So you can cut these, like go in second, then you put in like your D barriers, like stuff like that. And next hand trap, triple Parallel Exceed. I consider a hand trap, but I mean I guess it's probably not. So I run the whole package. This is on the off chance I go first, or like just testing. Like sometimes like if game's on the board, like people are not afraid to like drop Nibiru and like nuke their whole board, essentially. So sometimes even like going second, like I'll smack down the Parallel Exceed, and then go into Rafflesia to make sure they don't like ash me, or they don't like try to like bestial me or anything like that, or even Nibiru me. Like if they see the writing on the wall, they'll drop it down, and this just ensures that like, you know, that doesn't happen. Or you can even go to like Baguska or something like that, and then it like makes kind of like the first silly interaction, of course. Next, board breakers, triple Tactics Talon. You just take control, draw 2, do whatever you need. What's even funnier is like taking control of like opponent's disease monster, then like overlaying for Zeus. That's quite hilarious. I've done it plenty of times. Double Lightning Storm. I don't know so much about this, but it's like back row and monster removal. So I'm running this for now. I was running Raigeki, but it just depends. Like if it's a matchup that obviously doesn't run a lot of back row, like I'll just like take these out and put in Raigekis or something. 2 Desires, because there's multiple copies of everything in here. Literally you just need more cards to make sure you're killing them, essentially. 1 Slumber. This can get Ash, of course, but I don't think a lot of people are playing Ash right now, so like I'm not like as concerned. But like these 3 could easily come out for like double Raigeki Feather Duster, or even like 3 Raigekis. Like, you know, it's whatever you want. And last card is like Change of Heart, because you just rip their Xyz card if they're running an Xyz deck, overlay for Zeus, blank their board, and then just go and like kill them. Like don't even mess around with it. But Change of Heart is great. That's it for the main deck. We get into the extra. So I got 1 All Mirage. I think All Mirage is good in a pinch because like sometimes there are those hands where you get like this funky like ash and like the ash, like ash parallel exceed. So you can just go like all mirage and then go into like parallel exceed and then just keep going from there. And then next up, best Crusadia link monster just adds you any monster. If an effect monster spells summon to its link arrow, you can just add a Crusadia monster from your deck to your hand. It also gains attack, but you never like punching for game with this card. I run 3 Regalex. I don't run the Spatha or whatever she's called. But when a monster special, effect monster special to his link arrow, you can add a Crusadia spell. And then he can get pretty big. Like I've definitely OTK'd a Regalex plenty of times, but I run 3 of them. You can probably cut down to 2. 3 is probably not necessary. I just run it because it's like more of a pure build. Then I run 2 Equimax. You see this on board, it's like probably game. Is what it is, because I'm always searching. If this resolves, I'm usually always searching power, and then after that it's just straight up game, because you have like a ton of damage, which is nuts. But only 2 of them. 1 Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax. I did this like video. I've changed a lot of things, but originally I did this video and I uploaded it without it was a slightly different main deck build, and I completely left out like Avermax. So I was like, I can't make a Crusadia deck without Avermax. That'd be silly. 1 Underworld Goddess of the Closed World gets rid of like idiots that are otherwise hard to get out of. Like I know in the Scareclaw match, I was playing. It was like a mirror. He had one of these and I didn't, and basically he sucked up my tryhard, and you know, that was pretty much it. But Goddess is great card, easy to get into. 1 Zeus. Like I said, you can change a heart their Zeus. You can triple tax. Well, not change a heart, but change a heart their Xyz. Like go into battle or something like that, and then you can go into you can use triple tack to get their card or change a heart. It's nice. Or you can go into like one of your other level 4s like Baguska, battle, and then main phase put Divine Arsenal on them. Cowboy literally for game. We aren't really going into time like that. This deck is just not like grindy like whatsoever. Like it can, but this deck is like so explosive, like you never really have to worry about going into time unless you're playing against like one of those like dumbass Materia decks that play like 30 minutes a turn. And then 1 Treacherous of Rafflesia, powerful card. Make sure I don't get imbued, or I can push through like an Ash Blossom or something like that. And I'm not done with the side, but this is just what I was going to take to locals, like 2 Lancia, 2 Token Collector. And this video will probably drop like right before I go. 2 Super Polys, Slumber, another Slumber, like 3 Imperm. I probably won't probably take this completely out. Probably put in like Anti-Spell or something. And then Dimensional Barrier, just make sure they can't go into their cards. But that's just kind of like my thought right now. But now I'm gonna go into a Power Shovel, and I'm gonna tack on a playtesting. I'll speed this up right now. Alright guys, so here is the test hand. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the deck right here. So we got Alpha. Oh, whoop, Godarla, and then 6 card. I mean, obviously this isn't. Alright guys, sorry about that. My storage went full, so I had to switch out some stuff. But this was the opening hand, which this hand's fine. 6 card was parallel exceed. I already knew that, but I put it back on top just in case. So right here, you can just go like humongous, whatever they have. You can really just go like alpha to bounce back this. And depending on what they have, you could just like do it again. And then see this And then we'll go, let's put this thing right here, because it can't attack directly this turn anyway. And we'll go Leonis. Link for, just know the Kamungus is right here, guys. And then we'll go Magius, and then Parallel Exceeds, chain 1, chain 2, Exceed. Let's go Exceed, and then let's go, we're gonna go get, because we should straight up have game right here. We should straight up have game right here. Yeah. Should have it. This is level 4. I'll just leave it right there. Obviously I can get smacked through this, but it's fine. This Draco, chain 1, regular chain 2 Draco. I think I'm gonna grab just an go revival. I'm not gonna go revival. Let's go power. And then chain 2, grab back this dude. Then we'll go, this is a 4 right here. So we'll go put it, no, we'll put this over here. Let's go out Fleece right there. So we got our dude back. Let's special summon the dude back out. And we got Equimax out here. So we got Equimax. So 24, 44. So he's at 74, and then drop this down. So the punch is 57, 71. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big dude actually. I mean that would straight up be game, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that's kind of it. And then you still have the power in hand. Like of course you don't have that much follow up. And I think somewhere along the lines I could have grabbed Maximus for the for sure double damage. But you know, opening up double kaiju. Opening up double kaiju and double alpha kind of sucks, but I did just do the deck profile, so they're probably kind of sticky. But I'll throw one more test channel in here because I just really like playing this deck. I like put these always up. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Okay, whatever. So cover draw. So it's 5. Lightning Storm and Kaiju. 6 cards. Well, that's just straight up game. Because we go Slumber right here. I mean, even if they were to Ash it off the Slumber, we have Tactics for the follow up. So I'm just gonna let's just say it went through, because otherwise it'd be kind of crazy. My next 2 off the top would have been Leonis and Pot of Desires, and I would have sure killed him with 2 extra draws if I had a draw on. Get the biggest possible dude we can. Because we even had Lightning Storm. This sounds pretty crazy. Oh, we're for sure linking Magius. Chain 1, chain 2. Let's just go get kind of Arborea. Bring back this thing. Let's go Arborea. Reglex effect. Let's go get power, because this is gonna be a mega game right here. We're just linking off for the boy. And then we're gonna special, so he's pretty big. What's that, 46, 68, 88, and then double damage, so he would take 66 times 2, so I mean mega game. But like I said, that's pretty much it. Pretty much like two Crusadia monsters are like full combo, so keep that in mind. But like the video if you like the video, comment down below, and if you like test hands on the end, and subscribe to the channel to get us to 1K, because we're really trying to push, and we'll see you next time, broskies.